Hello everyone, you'll have to excuse me. I'm in my comfy clothes today and my hair just got washed. So it's a little funky close to the head, but who cares? All amongst friends, right? So, December. I want to talk a little bit about December and the energies that December brings in. But first of all, I'm putting a plug in for one of my new products. Maybe you've seen them on the Constant Contact that went out or on the website. But oh my God, I'm so proud. And this happens to be a series of candles that I was guided to make. And these make incredible gifts for the price, $22. And anyways, it's like getting spirit in a bottle. What I've done was come up with 9 different candles, and this happens to be the Mother Mary one. And the Mother Mary one is to devotion to spirit and service to spirit. And I'm going to show you on the label is a channel picture that an artist did for me and Gerard years and years ago, maybe 30 years ago, of our energy. It's a little dark on the label. In the real picture, it's got a little more pink in it. But I'll hold that close so you can see that. And so the name of my product line is Communion, which was given to me a long time ago. Nothing to do with religion. Come into union with yourself and others. So what I did for these was I created 9 different ones, and I'll name them. Mother Mary, which is devotion, which is here. Mary Magdalene, which is unconditional love. Archangel Michael, which is for protection. Gabriel for clear communication. Raphael for emotional, physical, and spiritual healing. Who doesn't need that right now? What else? Soulmate to bring in somebody or to enhance a relationship you already have. Money, which is cash, or to bring in opportunities for cash. And answered prayer, which is more like miracles. I think that was all 9. And so there's Egyptian oils in here that are phenomenal. They smell so yummy. Not too much, not too least. And I was guided to go with certain colors that represented whoever it was. So with Mother Mary, we have the amethyst crystals in here. You can bring it closer. Amethyst, which is her color. And we have pink roses in here, and we have a heart, a quartz heart, that when you melt this, you get to keep that. So that's that. They come with a cover as well. And I was guided to do a prayer card. So they have a prayer on it that when you light it, and I'll read this one. Mary, I am devoted to you and your teachings of love, forgiveness, and acceptance. I recognize you as the strong goddess of Isis that you are. I ask for the strength and courage you have to help me with my lessons and teachings of the soul. Thank you in advance. So you light the candle, you say the prayer, or you say the prayer and light the candle, and then each one has a very simple ritual, a one-liner. This one says, read the prayer and light the candle, write out what and who you need to forgive or let go of, safely burn the paper. So there you are. They make a great gift. What can you get for $22 these days? Plus shipping if you're having it shipped to somebody or somebody lives away. So just wanted to let you know. The other thing I did for each of them, Spirit told me to create an altar and invoke the energy of Michael or whoever it was. And so there, I prayed over them. I did ritual over them. The energy is really what it says it is. So that is always good. I don't like getting something that says, oh, just as a whatever, oh yeah, this is Archangel Michael, and it's not. These are what they say they are. And if you have a theme you're dealing with right now, think of which one would best, help you move through the theme. And if you don't know, you can call me at 413-526-9840 or email me at trust, T-R-U-S-T, with a second T, M-A-C at AOL. I'll be happy to go through anything with you. Okay, enough of that. December. I always love December, even though I'm not a winter person and live on the East Coast. I love December. You know why? December is the month of the Christed energy. Not that I believe Christ was born in December, because we all know he was a Pisces, but we celebrate that. So with the imprint of that, how everybody believes that and celebrates it, then it becomes true by default, right? So what I want to say to you is, this is the month, no matter what religion you are, no matter what you believe in, whether you're Wiccan, whatever, this is a month of opening your heart more, being able to open and give more, and then be able to receive more. And I don't know about how all of you are feeling, but I believe since COVID and everything that's going on, that this is really a time when we're supposed to get back to roots, right? Our roots. We're supposed to get back to a time when we're focused more on family and ourselves and self-care and health and all those things. So if you're somebody who's still doing the giving thing at Christmas, give in that way. Give of yourself. Give of your time. It doesn't have to be money. And certainly we don't like all the charge card bills after the holiday, right? So don't mind me. I just discovered I broke a nail and it's driving me nuts because it's all rough there, but I'll let it go for now. So, remember that this is a month to be kinder to yourself and kinder to others. And if you are still celebrating Christmas in a traditional way where you're buying gifts or whatever, think about gifts that would really benefit someone. I just bought a mini trampoline for myself so I can move some of that lymph in the winter when I don't like going out in the cold. Bouncing for 30 minutes a day is amazing, helps with your health, your lymph, your adrenals, all of that. So look for things that are going to put people in a better place or take something off their plate. So if somebody doesn't have much time, how could you offer something that could help them? Either a service or you yourself giving them an hour of your time to go babysit or whatever, and that's their gift. I think it's so important to look at these in new ways, right? Really, really important. So I know I give more than I receive. I don't mean it in terms of physical stuff. I mean of my heart. I'm a giver. I give. I give love. I give whatever I can give. But all of us have experiences from our past that block us in certain ways. And I'm well aware of some of the trauma that I've been through that I don't necessarily let everyone in, even though it appears like I do. Okay, especially when it comes to men and trauma from the past. So even I'm working on a lot of this. So give yourself the gift of healing this year. How can you heal yourself? How can you look at these things that we don't want to really look at? Especially at my age. It's like, what? I still have more of this? Oh yeah. So it just tells us we're human and that's why we're here, right? So in this month, instead of snapping at that person that just cut you off or whatever, remember, we never know what someone else is going through. Send some light their way. And I don't mean a fire or a match under them. Send some light and healing their way, especially for people you would consider a pain in the neck or your enemies or whoever. Okay? So we're going to start with a new deck that I have, the Rose deck. And we're going to look at, for the first week of December, what does everybody need to know? And this is a Magdalene deck. Ooh, beautiful card. Your magic tools. So when I look at this, it's a goddess, an oriental goddess, lighting a candle. Funny, lighting a candle at the edge of, she's standing on top of a rock, looking below, lighting a candle. And there's all kinds of sacred geometry on the card, and beings, and light, and graphics, and all of that. So to me, this says you already have what you need. Use it when you need to. So let's see, since I have no idea what this says. You got your eyes to see and your ears to hear. You got your intuition to know. You got your voice to speak and your gut to discern. You got your meditations and rituals to clear and protect your energy daily. You got visualization and feeling for manifestation. Breath work for energy alignment and practices to expand your awareness. And when you walk into the unknown, use your senses, use your magic tools. Keep your energy clear and strong, use your intuition, and have discernment. So the quote from Mary Magdalene is, trust your senses right now and have discernment. Clear and protect your energy. And it says, explore spiritual and energetic practices, meditate, healing abilities, psychic abilities. What did we just say? We have all these gifts and we don't necessarily use them. So it's time for healing and stuff. Maybe there's somebody you know for Christmas that needs a Reiki session or needs a reading or a coaching with whoever to get them on track. We all have gift certificates. So I see that this week is a week to pay attention to the tools you already have and where you're going. All right, the next is Denise Lynn's Native Spirits. Flowing river. So when I look at this card, there's water overflowing all the rocks. And it's about, to me, when I look at it, it's about being in the flow. You know, not resisting anything. Just letting the water or the river from the water take you where you need to go. It's like floating on the river and just being carried. And it also, to me, feels like plentiful. You know, that you have everything you need. Flowing river. Beautiful colors. All right, let's see. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster and you aren't swimming against it. Let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. What Spirit wants you to know. Rivers have personalities and carry energy, just as animals and plants do. From the Maoris to the Australian Aborigines, and to other native cultures throughout the world, it's believed that it's important to listen to the language of the river. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it may mean that you're trying to control the situation. The way to move is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others to support and help you. So that's an important one, that word allowing. And I just learned a good lesson back in October when I was I was on the couch for 11 days out of 12 when I was not feeling well. And what was really interesting was that I thought I was in charge. I thought I knew what I was doing that week or those days and all of this. And I got sick and I could do nothing but be on the couch and surrender. So I was reminded, Brenda, you're doing a great job, but you're not in charge yet. Let's lighten it up with the fairies. Visualization. I love that. So when I look at this, she's just sitting still. She's looking off into the beautiful water with the fish swimming and the sun in the distance. She's just being. And isn't that what we do when we're visualizing? We're in meditation and we try to just be. So this week, it looks like they're asking you to do some of that to get in a better place. It says, your clairvoyance, your dreams, and the pictures in your mind's eye are becoming more clear and powerful. This card asks you to trust and develop your visual skills to use them in conscious manifestation. So, the fairies know the power of conscious visualization as a tool of manifestation. By drawing this card, you are guided to sit quietly on a daily basis and to visualize you living a healthy life. Visualize only what you desire and avoid picturing that which you do not desire. We know about that, right? You have powerful visual skills, even if you're unaware of them. Affirm daily, I am a highly visual person. Any blocks that you have about clairvoyance will lift. Know that it is safe for you to see the future, the spirit world, and the truth about your life. By releasing any fears about seeing your visualization, powers will be greatly manifested. Your affirmation, it is safe for me to see. I'm a very visual person. So, and you know, that's one of the steps to manifesting. And you become visual, and then we move that energy beyond. Enchanted map. Oh, I love this. Well, I don't love what the card is, but I love the picture because I love elephants stuck in the mud. Stuck in the mud. An elephant stuck in the mud with a bird on its back. So the elephant looks like it's standing still. It's not struggling. It's just standing still and being with what is. I think a lot of times instead of sitting with something, we panic or whatever, and then everything just feels like it's beyond our control. So this is very interesting. Let's see what Colette has to say about it. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing, place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. Wow. So yes, we seem to be having a theme here. And the last one is Wisdom of the Oracle. First week of December. New life. I like the way this had a progression and then went to new life. I went backwards with the cards for some reason. Let me correct them so when I sum it up, it makes more sense. All right. New life. So it's this beautiful fairy being on top of a pedestal of some kind, and she's reaching up to the heavens. And to me, when I look at this, she's higher up because she's on a tall pedestal, closer. She's up leveled. She's in a new place and she's reaching for even more. And she looks very content here. So let's see what Colette has to say. Birth of new ideas, growth opportunities, a breath of fresh air. Life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight. Birds return home and sing their glorious song. Nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in the world and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. Isn't that nice? So there we go. So starting the week off with knowing, pull out those magic tools, whatever they are, whether they're inside you or you have an outside representative of it, like a crystal or whatever, and allow things to just flow. Surrender to the process, whatever's going on this week, and just allow yourself to flow. And then when it feels right, then you can start visualizing again and really working on what it is you're trying to create or bring into your life, right? That feels very right. And then, you know, you visualize that you want this, but you're still surrendering the timing. And stuck in the mud would tell us, yeah, okay, so at least for part of this week, we're staying stuck or where we're at. And then the final outcome for this week is new life. So we're preparing by digging our tools out, by accepting and surrendering. Then we go into visualizing what we want for the future, but it's not quite time to do it yet. And then voila, we're in a time where the ideas are flowing again and it's time to work again. So that's what I would say to you for this week. We have a lot going on here. And I just want to say that I'm sure you can get through this. Maybe it's this week that you want to go and get a healing, or you want to get some kind of help. That's a tool to you to shift a time that may seem difficult to you. But I just want you to have a good week and surrender and learn how to go. It's like that red light, green light. You know, red light, stop. Green light, go. Knowing when to go. Because otherwise you spin your wheels on things that you're just not meant to be at that time. Surrender the timing, and then I feel like all will be good. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good week.